Hey everybody, welcome back to Business Growth Secrets, the podcast. We've got an amazing episode for you today. We're about to roll the credits in a moment, but we are back on the essentials of the modern business. And today we're going to talk about the power of PR. Hello everybody and welcome back to another very special episode of Business Growth Secrets, the podcast. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's been following the podcast so far. It's going from strength to strength. Of course, we've had some amazing guests on recently who have been absolutely incredible. We've also had a lot of feedback on people loving the shows of the essentials of the modern business. So we're going to keep coming up and bringing you different opportunities like this where we teach a few bits in each episode, which I think is really, really important. So I want to get back to those 10 essentials of the modern business because many of you have been writing in, saying how helpful they've been, asking lots of different questions. So I really, really appreciate those. And today we want to talk about an essential which many people miss. And it's something that can really ascend your business to new heights. But a lot of people don't invest in, don't take too seriously. And it's something that I've noticed with the guests. The guests that I've had on each of the shows are all big believers in what I'm about to talk about. And they're all very successful people. And I think it's Tony Robbins that said, remember, success leaves clues. And today's essential of the modern business is having a PR strategy. You need a public relations strategy. And somebody might be like, well, I'm a small business. I'm not sure I need PR right now. Maybe that's something that you're not aware of or something you maybe not even thought about before. But I'm going to talk to you about why it's really important and how PR can make a powerful difference to your business, take you to new heights much quicker. And it really comes down to this. There's an old saying that it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, today that is almost redundant in modern day business. In fact, it's not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. And if you are not doing everything you can to get your brand out to market, to become more well known in your industry and making noise, you're missing opportunities. In fact, one of the guests we've had on previously, Charlie Mullins, a great guy, recently came to my Business Growth Secrets event and all he talked about was the power of PR. And it was really interesting. He's got a great book actually that he's written called Bog Standard Business. And he really talks and tells this story of that when he went out to market and he was building his business, he got to know a little bit about PR and he was very reluctant and wasn't sure that he wanted to put himself out there because he was a plumber. And what happened with him very quickly is he went on to become the world's most famous plumber. And you know what competition he had? He says in his own words, I had zero competition because there were no other plumbers using PR. There were no other plumbers using PR or getting themselves out there. So he said it was just like this free reign of me being able to go and win awards, get more well known, to become a better business and really leverage the power of PR. And this is something that I've seen with my Gold Circle clients, my Inner Circle clients. We do a lot of work on branding, how you can help somebody to build a brand to make them stand out in the marketplace, that allows them to increase their pricing, that allows them to get clients chasing them rather than them chasing clients. And literally, the big difference is if you can become more well known and you can establish more of a foothold in your marketplace, then you are going to find yourself getting better quality clients, charging more money and having a more successful business. So how do you do it? Which might be your next question. Well, you don't have to start at the top. You don't need to go and hire the most expensive PR company in the world. You don't need to invest tens of thousands of pounds in PR. In fact, I've had some very successful clients that have done their own PR from the bottom up and started off by just getting themselves into local newspapers, getting themselves into local awards. Because if you take the analogy, if you've got two businesses, you've got one business which looks like a good business and you've got another business, and this business is an award-winning business, which one do you prefer? You of course prefer the award-winning business to the standard business. Well, that begs the question, if you're not an award-winning business, why are you not an award-winning business? because there's awards going on all over the place where you can get your name out there, you can get third-party endorsements of other people saying you're good. You can get more well-known in your industry, so better quality staff want to work with you, and so much more. And it all starts with you just making a little bit of effort in this area. In fact, as a small business owner, if you were just to set aside 3 hours or 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours per month, not even per day, not even per week, I'm talking per month, and you actually sat out and said, hey, are there some local newspapers we can talk to? Are there some press releases we can put out? You know, is there some podcasts that we could get on? Is there some awards that we could enter? These kind of things, you would start to raise your profile and more people would start to know who you are. Now, one thing you have to realize about the media want stories. They want to know about your success story. They want to know about your business. They want to know about your business growing. And right now, that might not be the Nationals. It might not be the Daily Mail. It might not be the Telegraph. But hey, what about the local Echo around the corner? I'm sure they'd like to hear about how your business is growing, how you've opened a new store, or how you've took on some more people. There's more of a success story for your business because people are looking for those types of stories. Really important. 3 hours a month, 4 hours a month, entering awards, getting out to local press will get you more well-known, will get you more respected, will get people to take you more seriously. And this is something that I've been doing from the very, very beginning of my business journey, because some of you would be like, well, I don't know if I'm ready for that, because we know, and frankly, I'm sure you know as well, a lot of people suffer from something sometimes called imposter syndrome. They get a little bit worried about what other people are going to think. They get a little bit worried about what other people are going to say if they put themselves out there too much. But if you're in business and you want to win in business, it is almost a prerequisite that you get yourself out there and get yourself more known. And PR can help you do that. And I remember in my early businesses when I took new staff members on doing press releases that got picked up. I remember when I opened different showrooms or different stores, I remember those getting picked up. I remember when we'd grown our business, particularly 1 year, and it was growing, it'd grown by 80%, that got picked up. So even your little wins can become stories at different levels. And the more you put yourself out there, the more well-known you'll become, the more you can build your profile, the more people know you. It impacts every area of your business. So I think this is a really important one to bring up, because in the world we live in today, it really is not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. And this process can get more people to know you. And when more people know you, more people are attracted to your business. I've said this quite often at the events that we run. You know, if you have a attitude of success and your business growing and becoming more successful, you will attract people that are attracted to success. If you have an attitude of negativity, you attract negativity. So we want to build that culture of succeeding and growing, and PR is a fantastic way to do this. And really, I'll leave you on this because this is the important thing. If you don't tell your story and you don't put your message forward, this is the problem. Somebody else tells your story. And who's going to tell the best version of your story? Of course you are. So you need to get yourself more out there. Start embracing PR. Just do a little bit and just start to make some small moves in that area. There's hundreds of different PR launch sites where you can write articles about your business, where you can take up more space on Google, where you can become more well known. And in this age of social media, and everybody's desperate to get on social media, often they ignore media itself. And media is very, very, very powerful. Because on your branding, once you can start saying, as seen on Channel 5, as seen on Channel 4, as seen in Sport Bible, whatever it is, you're going to see that your profile grows, more people know who you are, and you're going to get better results. So hopefully that's brought you attention to maybe a missing piece in your business that you can start to leverage and you can start to put things in place. So if you are able to take some notes, write it down, how can you leverage PR? How can you just spend 3 or 4 hours a month on putting a bit of effort into getting more PR for your business so you can build your brand and become more successful? So hopefully you've enjoyed this short episode. pointing you in the right direction. We've got a few more of these to do. Just got a couple more of the essentials of the modern business. And if you've been enjoying them so far, please do let me know. You can, of course, go and follow me on Instagram at @AdamStottCoach. In fact, on any of the social channels at @AdamStottCoach. And if you are enjoying these, please give us a 5-star review on iTunes or Spotify, because of course, this is all free content, all put out there to help you, business owners, to grow. And we want to spread that message as far as possible. We want more people to get the message so more people can get these essentials, put them in place in their business and start to power up this economy. Thanks everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed today's episode.